Hello guys, welcome back for the July JRPG news roundup. We start with the Falcom news as always. On the merchandise side, the complete box set comprising all 4 Cold Steel games plus Reverie is back up to order via the Falcom site. These are the remains of cancelled orders and I can attest was worth the money. Falcom have also signed up for an official partnership with Promethean Books for 2 tabletop games based on Ys and Trails. These will be called Ys Age of Heroes and Trails of Destiny, releasing in 2024. The Ys 10 Nordics 35th anniversary goodies were shown off via a Dengeki livestream, in particular the Pocket Watch and Compass, which, I'll admit, look very nice. This is par for the course for Dengeki. They often will have their own exclusive items. If you order from them, you just have to pay a premium to have them. And lastly, the Kotobukiya Emma Milstein prototype was shown off, as was the completed Elisa figure from Quest Q. This was shown at the Wonderfest event in Japan very recently. There were a few others there from other series that we'll mention later on too. On the game side, the Northern War mobile title got itself a trailer. If you've played Akatsuki no Kaseki, chances are this will have a similar gameplay loop on offer. Patches have finally been released for the English versions of Reverie, these being for Switch, PS4, PS5 and PC. These updates addressed various issues like the link attack bug, crashes, save carryover errors, and missing interactions. Lastly, revisiting the Dengeki livestream, we got even more gameplay of Ys 10, in particular some notable mechanics like island capturing, and also the size of its map, which looks massive. To the general JRPG news now, we start with merchandise. Wayuu Records, a company that did vinyl sets for Ys quite recently, are now doing one for Grandia 2, due to ship in September this year. €30 for the CD, €72 for the vinyl set. Speaking about vinyl sets, Atlus are releasing one as well for the 30th anniversary of Shin Megami Tensei, though pre-orders at present are yet to open. They also showed off a 1/7 scale figure of Futaba from Persona 5. It comes to $111 and will release in Q2 2024. We've got a lot of figures to go over now, so let's rock on, but bear in mind many of these are still in the prototype stage and won't have pre-order windows open as of yet. Neptunia fans are getting a Vert Greenheart figure courtesy of Amakumi. One thing I will say for the series, it does get some solid figures overall. Following on from the Reala figure a couple of months back, there is also going to be a 1/7 scale figure of Magnus from Tales of Destiny. Some are hoping that this focus on Destiny might be an indication that Bamco are going to give the game a much needed Western release soon, but that's a stretch. The 1/7 scale Mio figure has been shown, though only in prototype form at present. Looks very nice though. The pop-up parade figures of Yuma and Shinigami are now up for pre-order via Good Smile Company. They come to $32 and $37 respectively. The 1/7 scale figure of Megumi Yakushiji from 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim has been completed as well. No pre-order window as of yet. And of course, can't talk about figures without Atelier. No prize for figuring out who has got yet another one. It's Riser in 1/7 scale, this time as part of a marketing push for the anime adaptation. It comes to 22,000 yen and releases in November 2024. The Ramazel 1/7 scale prototype on the other hand has also been completed from Atelier Sophie 2, but no pre-order window is up as of yet. Bringing it back to Riser though, Volume 1 of the anime on Blu-ray has gone up for pre-order, as have visual collections of the first 2 games via Amazon, due to release in December this year. We close out the merch roundup with Square. The Octopath Break and Boost Volume 2 OST will be releasing on September the 27th for 3,200 yen. A figure of Primrose from the first game is also on the cards as part of the series' 5th anniversary. Final Fantasy XIV is getting an arrangement album called Forge Ahead, releasing in November this year. It comes with 19 songs and follows the trend of previous expansions. Tidus and Yuna from Final Fantasy X are getting Play Arts Kai figures, $195 each, so a pretty penny to say the least, but they release in August and September 2024 respectively. Last of all, Nier Automata and 2B. A fan favourite no doubt, and the Androidettes got 3 figures to show that off. At $75 there is this statuette releasing in April next year. For 18,000 yen, there's this one from Aniplex releasing in September 2024. And last of all, hold on to your trousers, this 1/3 scale figure from the Masterline series for $2,400. Its release is in March next year. Anyway, developer news is up next. The Final Fantasy series has sold 180 million units worldwide, while Dragon Quest surpassed 88 million recently. As for Star Ocean Second Story R, there was some clarification on the voice acting options. There will be 3 options available: English and Japanese voice acting from the PSP version, and lastly, new Japanese recordings from the original PS1 cast. So unfortunately, the original cast won't be returning on the English side, but you can switch between them whenever you so wish. Rounding out Square's news, Yoshi P at the end of the Final Fantasy XIV presentation earlier this month was on stage with Phil Spencer, where it was announced that the MMO would be releasing on Xbox. There was also a nod from Square president Takashi Kiryu that they're looking to bring more games to the platform in the near future. CyberConnect 2 have let us know that the Fuga series has surpassed 300,000 downloads worldwide very recently, which includes players on Game Pass too. In May, it was at the 200k mark, so the sequel's recent release has certainly boosted its overall numbers. The developer has also announced that they will be opening a new branch of the studio in Osaka for spring 2024. Capcom this month announced that the Mega Man franchise has sold 40 million units worldwide, of which the Battle Network Legacy Collection accounts for 1.32 million of said sales, making it the 5th best selling in the franchise to date. Sabotage Studio has followed on from their message last month and has announced that Sea of Stars has gone golden. It will also be coming to PlayStation Plus on release day, so well done to them. Speaking about Kickstarter campaigns, Penny Blood got a recent gameplay update showing off more of the in-game mechanics. It's short, but worth checking out if you're looking forward to its release. To the Super Mario RPG remake now, of which one of the game's original directors, Chihiro Fujioka, has stated he is not returning for this game, though he did express his excitement for the project. At present, we still don't know too much about the team behind this remake, but expect to hear some news soon considering its November 2023 release date. Now, yet another argument in favour of physical copies remaining, and this one comes for From Software's Enchanted Arms. The option to purchase the game was very recently removed from the Xbox store. What's strange is that the page is still up, but the option to buy it remains absent, and it has been as such for over a week now. In the same bracket, it looks like Sega might be taking a leaf out of this book, as there's suggestions that Western fans will not be getting a physical version of Like a Dragon: The Man Who Erased His Name. This comes via a tweet from the developer themselves, noting that the game will be available to download on November the 9th, implying that this will be the only option available to Western fans. Tencent have continued their spending spree, this time with the purchase of Visual Arts. This publisher is the parent company of studios like Key, who of course are famous for the likes of Clannad and Angel Beats. This announcement came following the retirement of Takahiro Baba, who passed his majority shares over to the mobile gaming giant, citing his reason that if anything were to happen to him, there would be no suitable successor. With this in mind, Baba felt this move was the most suitable to ensure the legacy of Visual Arts remains for the future. Most recently, the company worked on the likes of mobile titles like Heaven Burns Red, so it'll be intriguing to see where it now steers following the acquisition. To level 5 now, where Akihiro Hino has confirmed that a new Yokai Watch is in development. This is an interesting development for Western fans, as Yokai Watch 4 remains in purgatory for localization, and then there's the infamous price of Yokai Watch 3 considering its low physical stock. There's no doubt that the series is nowhere near as popular as it once was, but good for fans nonetheless. Before we move to the upcoming releases, there's one more article concerning NIS America, who have teased 3 unannounced titles following the launch of their 30th anniversary site. Hopium or Copium, you decide. To the upcoming releases now, beginning with delays or just straight up cancellations. Dungeon Travelers 1 and 2 are no longer coming to Steam due to guideline. This seems to be a recurring theme as of late. They will still be coming to Joren though. And also, sadly, Eoden Chronicles 100 Heroes has been delayed till Q2 of 2024, with the developer stating that it is purely for quality purposes. A few indie releases are on the horizon. A Super Mario RPG inspired title called Another Crusade has been announced for all modern platforms and due to release in fall this year. This Way Madness Lies from Zeboid Games will be coming to Switch digitally on July the 25th and PS5 later on. It already exists on PC. And last of all, an SMT-inspired work called Pry Into the Void has been announced for all modern platforms. A demo is available and the PC version launches in 2024, with no window given for the console variants. As for releases from the more recognisable developers, Rare Sakai will be releasing on Switch for October the 12th, only for Japan though at present. An action RPG called The Winds Rising has been announced for PS5, though its announcement trailer left a lot to be desired. Nice menu though. Turn-based RPG Zhanyan Sword Mist Beyond the Mountains will be releasing on July the 26th for PC, and will also later come to Switch in 2023. Another turn-based title, Marauder of Dystopia, which happens to be a Dojin title, will be releasing on August the 25th for PC. There will be an all-ages version for the Steam variant, and the adult version will be sold via Joren. The Caligula Effect 2 will be coming to PS5 on October the 17th for North America, and October the 20th for EU. An action RPG called Monolith Requiem of the Ancients has been announced for all modern platforms, releasing in 2024. Neptunia fans are getting a double whammy. Sisters vs Sisters is coming to Xbox Series and Xbox One in 2024, and the newest entry, Game Maker R Revolution, is coming west, also in 2024 for PS4, 5 and Switch. Dragon Quest Treasures has recently released on PC via Steam, a laid-back spin-off featuring characters from DQ11 if you so wish. Okay, this one isn't an RPG, but it's still a big release regardless, so it goes here. Type Moon visual novel Tsukihime A Piece of Blue Glass Moon will be coming to PS4 and Switch in the West for 2024. SRPG Yggdra Union Will Never Fight Alone very recently came to Switch in addition to its PC release. A remaster of Riviera The Promised Land has been announced with no platforms or dates currently given. The game originally came west back in 2005 for the GBA, with its release handled by Atlus. This remaster will include an extended storyline with additional scenes, fully voiced audio and improved graphics. Final Fantasy XIV has announced its newest expansion, Dawn Trail, which will release in summer 2024. And lastly, Gust have stated that a new Atelier title is due to be announced on August the 8th. This has my full attention now that Riser has seemingly ended for the time being, so who knows what they have in store. It will be shared via a live stream. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please like and subscribe for more JRPG content, and consider joining my Patreon if you're interested. Peace.